starting our trip. Any words you want to say?
Cheers.
Stop taming us. Funny boy.
How are these guys? Give them a couple of hours and they'll be completely different. They will be different.
Find it hard to maintain and realize it's all part of the game called life, yo. Everything will be alright. I stay up all night writing raps and pour life for mics, but mostly to light myself in the morning so I can stay strong through the storm and the torment. Cause everything falls in place eventually, especially if you stay on pace, stroll through the optimistic picnic with your whole crew. It's a barbecue with the missus and kids too, and it's true, it ain't all good all the time. In your hood or in mine, we all perform a line. If they was giving out breaks of good times, for me, it's about taste and what makes a good rhyme. Papes, some facing full-time breaks is great. Enough is cool, I'm facing how cool I ain't. Young world, the world like the ruler. Assume the weight on your shoulders. I was told the stuff that helps you hold up is older than hope, colder than love. I'm holding the rope, helping you up. It's never enough. Happiness I see best when we're
These guys comparing their travel stamps.
Officially being in China.
Not too bad.
That's right. Part of the regime now.
We all support communism. Quite expensive.
Go Mao.
So here we are in Belgium. Pretty massive airport. The flight wasn't too bad. Air China, we had lower expectations, I guess, but it turned out pretty well in the end. They had a TV screen behind every seat. Food was pretty average. Service was horrible. We couldn't understand anything that they said. He kept asking for alcohol and she gave me orange juice instead. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. I've had worse flights, so yeah. And now we're just waiting for our next plane to Japan, to Tokyo. We'll see how that goes.
Cards God dealt you, cause when times get hard, he's there to help you. I had plans myself too, but they fell through. So I kept my composure and I'm here to tell you that it's
when you're thinking things are hopeless, when you're slipping, losing focus,
it's gonna be.
You know how whack being broke is, but with the back.
In Tokyo.
Fantastic. It smells good.
All we need is sake.
Need some slight communications with
We got through customs, not too bad.
Well, I wouldn't say unscathed.
I got burp in the face, but
Oh yeah.
Pretty traumatic start, really.
See where we're going, do you?
It's got it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Alright.
Get out of the doors line up before. And then I woke up in a cemetery.
It's on our to-do list. I saw that you come in and you're like,
with a dead cow.
I fucking slept in the cemetery. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I literally walked around for like an hour, 2 hours trying to find this place. I wanted to walk back from there, and I didn't know. In the end, I met this French dude, and he just helped me out. He's like, "Oh, where do you want to go?" And I didn't know what this place was called, so it took me ages. And finally, he figured it out. And then he's like, oh, he got me a cab to come here. And I was like, fuck, finally.
You were also in the cab with me, weren't you?
Yeah, because he had to spew, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cab driver, stop. I just paid him, and I was just like, oh yeah, just go, don't worry. We'll let him spew first, and let him go, and we'll get another cab. And then I went to go get some drinks for you guys, to sober up, and then I come back. Well, I kind of got lost. I went there, got to the vending machine, come back. You guys aren't there eventually. Like I took a while. And then I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna walk around and just walk back home, and I'm sure you guys will be all right. Then I walk through the door, and then I don't see Zaf here, and then Ryan's just like, Zaf just fucking ran away. I'm like, all right, cool. And I like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sleep. And then you come home like a couple hours later. Like, oh, I slept in the cemetery.
When did you get home?
Way before all you guys. And then I was fucking worried. Because I didn't know what the fuck happened to you.
Like I had dinner and stuff like last night. I just ate, went to this random store, talked to this guy, and just had dinner. Then I don't know what I did. It worked out in the end. I don't know.
I got home at 6, so if you got home a couple of hours before that, you would have been out there for a while.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3. I don't really remember. It was good though. Like I was literally walking around like just without my shirt on, just walking around like I'm like fuck it, I can do whatever I want. I'm just hilarious.
Wait, so what happened to you?
I have no idea. I just remember running, and then I found this little alcove in a cemetery.
I was going to sleep outside as well. Like, oh, I'm just going to sleep here, but I was just really tired. I'm like, nah, I just want to probably bed. I want to have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
But
I had no idea what was going on there.
You were in a cemetery.
Yeah. It wasn't like inside the cemetery, but like just outside the gates in a little alcove.
How long were you there for?
It was a good sleep.
You slept in a cemetery.
And then I woke up and like there was a crowd going to this temple thing. Followed them for a bit and found a subway eventually. But like,
it's such a fucking random night. Because you remember, we kind of got kicked out of that place. They tell us stop, no more drinks, like multiple times, and like, oh, okay, and we kind of stockpiled all those things, and we didn't end up finishing off.
They kicked us out before that. They just like, get out of here.
Yeah. And then
we're like, nah, it's cool. Let's finish that.
That's the last thing I remember.
Then we talked to those guys in the station. They were these 4 like Asian dudes.
We did.
Yeah, and we were just like hugging
Were
them.
we all here?
All of us were there. I remember this. We were all hugging them.
Station?
Yeah, it was like in the shopping centre. There's 4 Asian dudes. I was in the station. I don't know what we were doing. And I don't know. I thought we wanted to go to Roppongi, and then I don't know what happened, and we never made it there in the end.
Well, why did we get in a cab?
I think you wanted to go home. Or maybe we were planning to go to Roppongi. I don't know what was happening, but we were going somewhere.
We were messy.
That was a disgrace.
First night.
How the fuck did you run out of the cab?
I have no recollection of that.
You just ran out of the cab and ran to a different one. But I figured, like, if that was Siva, I would be really worried. At least, like, you knew where you were going and you spoke Japanese.
I kept asking for directions to get to this place. Asakasobashi?
Asakusabashi?
Yeah, Asakusabashi. And no one knew where it was. I'm just like, fuck. And they kept pointing me in conflicting directions. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just have to get a cab.
It's a fucking long way from where we're...
Yeah. When I caught the cab, I looked at where I was going like, fuck, this was a long walk. It would have been a long walk.
Oh, I got into a massive fight with my cab driver as well.
Oh, really?
He dropped me off at the police station because I was refusing to pay because he wasn't dropping me off here.
Ah, okay.
And then he was like, no, we're closed.
Yeah.
And then we kept driving around, and eventually I paid him. And then we were like 2 kilometers from here, and I just walked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? 2 kilometers?
I actually got dropped off right in front because as I recognized the street, I'm like, oh yeah, stop here, just stop. I just told him to stop. He's like, stop. He's like, okay, stop. And then I just paid him there. It wasn't that bad actually. I think it cost me like $30 though, or 3,000 yen.
That's not too
Mine cost about 3,000.
Oh, that's alright.
19センチ履いても何事やの横には並べられない。
reckon there'll be fancy chairs?
Oh, let's sit on the fancy chair.
Probably have massaging stuff. So we're going to see how much body fat Ryan has. I think it'll be quite high.
Me too. Oh, I can feel the current as well.
Yeah, I felt current as well. Did you feel up your left leg? Where? Put it back. And here we have
Whoa.
20. Ah, you're the fattest.
Am I the fattest?
You're the fattest.
Really?
Yeah, he got 21 something.
Bullshit. I demand a recount.
I got 13%. 13%.
I got 21.5% fat.
13%.
I'm so fat.
Ah. Arigato. That was sick. So fatty, fatties.
これ落っこちないようにしてね、こう穴からこういうのが。
Oh.
Destroyed it.
Amazing. They're actually playing with cards. They can battle.
Can you actually play two player?
I think they win cards. They can win cards and then get better monsters.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sweet.
Whoa.
It's better than the...
That is amazing. The guy's dancing to what's on screen. And he's actually better than the guy on the screen. I don't know what the moves are. Like,
I know. You do this though, right? How do you copy that?
oh shit! See that corner? Like he's got that the silhouette of him. Yeah. And he's got to make sure he's like that. But still,
I guess you gotta learn all those moves.